that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these $15 bills. You know, it's green, Mint saves you money, maybe my face is on it, maybe the back of my head as well. But it turns out
That always looks sexy, Chad. Everybody say hi to Nico.
And close out the preseason on Friday night when the Atlanta Falcons come to town. Bill Jones with Isaiah Stanback. Kyle Yeomans on the sideline.
3rd and 1. At the point of attack is CJ Okoye, 6'6", 370.
And Milton rolls left and has a man downfield. Jalen Brooks for the first down.
That's a heck of a throw and a heck of a catch. Good play call by Coach Schottenheimer.
Yeah, I was going to say, with a 370 guy over the center, you go and roll him out.
Good play action, good action there. Is able to get outside the tackle box. You see Milton get his shoulders squared to the line of scrimmage. That's something he did not do last week very well. You see how excited he is. That's taking what you did last week, watching the film, improving upon it, and making sure that the next time you have an opportunity, you obviously don't make the same mistake.
Rolling out again, this time running the football, Joe Milton.
Big Princeton fan out there, 85, baby, laying the hammer. They call him Bull for a reason. You see him right there, big 85 on your screen. He's going to be right here. He's going to get out in front. And trust me, when the Bull is out there, he throws one man out the club, and the next one, you get this work too.
And you saw it via the Lenovo Skycam. Smarter technology for all. Every club needs the Lenovo Skycam. Downfield to Josh Kelly. TJ Tampa defending.
Yeah, and a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, oh, Joe Milton, you have to throw a better ball. And I don't disagree. He has to step into it, stay in the pocket, and drive that ball. But at the same time, Josh Kelly just spent way too much time at the line of scrimmage. So as a quarterback down here in the red zone, you need some kind of indication. Are you going inside? Are you going outside? I can't look over there 2 or 3 seconds into the snap and see you still doing the shimmy at the line of scrimmage with the defender. I need to have some decisive decision on where you're going so I can place the ball.
Which again gets back to how many reps you're getting in training camp practice too. Under pressure, Milton goes down. Malik Ham is there for the sack.
Very difficult here. Okay, you got double A gap. You got guys lined up right here, so you have to decide who are you going to block. Well, the line decides to block down. By blocking down, you leave one man at the line of scrimmage unblocked. It's something that we saw last year from Dallas defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer. Is one of his favorite things that he likes to do, because you have an even look on the defensive front, and the offensive line doesn't know truly which side you're going to bring pressure from.
Brandon Aubrey on for the field goal attempt from 47 yards. Malik Ham, the two-time Patriot League Defensive Player of the Year, who played for Jason Garrett's brother John Garrett at Lafayette. Cowboys on the board here in the second half. Brian Schottenheimer coaching up Joe.
We're getting married this year. Time to save wherever we can. So we tried a different detergent. Seemed like a good deal.
The detergent.
So we tried a different detergent.
The detergent.
So we tried a different detergent.
You know what the fuck that is. What's up, Chad? I'm just waiting for Skier.
John Martin. Not great coverage of that great kick. Let's talk a little C.D. Lamb, the four-time Pro Bowler out of Oklahoma. What kind of numbers has he put up the last 3 seasons? Well, he leads the entire league with 343 receptions since the start of the 22 season. And the receiving yards, third most in the NFL, over 4,300. Prime for another big season this year. Devin Leary and the Ravens from the 48-yard line. And running right up Up the middle is Dearness Johnson. And speaking of CD, he's down on the sideline with Kyle Yeomans.
Yeah, speaking of CD, I like the sunglasses indoors. The look is incredible. Fans are excited to see you back on the field. How much are you chomping to get back out there?
I'm excited. I told a couple of the guys the last time I was out here, Cooper Rush was on our team. But it's definitely a surreal moment. I'm happy for the guys, happy they get to come out here and compete and put some hat on somebody else.
I asked Tyler Smith about the young offensive lineman. I'll ask you about the younger wide receivers. You're one of the veterans in the group now. What's it been like transitioning into that veteran role and being a voice in the locker room like that?
It's different. Obviously, for me, I'm not really much of a big speaker, but I've taken this role with full responsibility, and I feel like I'm the guy for it. I've been here, I've seen a lot, I've done a lot, and I feel like I'm in no better position.
So you talk about the position, you and Dak back on the same page, you get George Pickens in the fold. What's it been like through training camp, having all three of you guys healthy and building toward opening week?
It's been fun. Just watching GP and Dak cook, that's obviously, I feel like it's a bit underrated right now. So can't wait for those guys to unleash, and obviously, you know, I'm gonna be on the other end of it and doing my thing. So camp has done as well. Happy to be back here in Dallas, and can't wait to continue that thing going.
What can fans expect out of that group? And you can add in the other wide receivers, but just the passing game as a whole, how much can you expect out of this group?
A lot of effort, a lot of energy, and a lot of downfield blocking and create for others, and a lot of selflessness. You know what I'm saying? So just keep working on small things of the game. We know that the ball, we're going to have opportunities to make those big plays. We just got to make sure that we come up with them.
Thanks, CD. Appreciate you, man.
For sure. Appreciate you. And happy birthday, Isaiah.
There you go. Cat's out of the bag. Thank you, CD Lamb. Yes, happy birthday, Isaiah Stanback. We saved it for this moment. We wanted CD to be the first, at least in this broadcast, to wish you a happy birthday.
I appreciate you, 88. Appreciate you, big dog.
By the way, I heard walking into the stadium, it's also Rowdy's birthday today.
Oh.
And so I don't know if we've got a shot. Is Isaiah perhaps Rowdy? I'm not sure.
I don't know. You never know.
Devin Leary.
I finally turned 21, Bill.
There you go. That's right. Down inside the 10. And tough running. Down to the 5-yard line. By the way, Dallas Cowboys sideline reports presented by LG OLED Evo. Choose perfection. Choose LG OLED Evo. Check out the best TV in the game at LG.com.
Y'all snuck me with that one, Bill. Y'all snuck.
No place you'd rather spend your birthday than right here in the Globe Life broadcast booth at AT&T Stadium.
Anytime I can be with you, Bill, it's a win. I'll take it.
On the 6-yard line, running room to the outside, but denied. Mike Smith Jr.
He's another player who's flashed a lot in practice. I know everybody doesn't necessarily have the eyes to be able to see what takes place at training camp, but Mike Smith has been one of those guys that has been a very consistent contributor.
Foul, face mask, defense number 55. Half the distance from the end of the play, first down.
That's Justin Barron, linebacker, undrafted out of Syracuse. Mike Smith out of Eastern Kentucky. Started his career at Appalachian State.
Yeah, those are the plays that we talked about earlier. You can't have a positive play and then follow it up with something negative. You just had a great stop by one of your cornerbacks that's contributing in the run defense, and now all of a sudden you give the Baltimore Ravens a first down inside the 5-yard line.
And now into the end zone goes Dearness Johnson, and the Ravens add to the lead.
We brought it up earlier in the broadcast about the defensive line really choosing sides, right? So the D-line is going to choose to go all to the left. Well, the offensive line is going to say, well, since you want to go that way, I'll send you that way, right? So they literally just wash the entire defensive line out of the picture. It makes it about as easy as it can be for the Baltimore Ravens to score a touchdown.
It's bread and butter stuff from Todd Monken's offense with the Ravens, which led the league in rushing last year. Of course, with the big guy Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson running the football. A big fullback like Patrick Ricard and like an extra offensive lineman in the backfield, 300-pounder.
Now, that's not like a full. That's an offensive lineman.
That's exactly right. 28-13, Ravens lead it here in the fourth.
Aren't you gonna miss the game?
No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
My phone.
Doing this for the chat and for me too. Chat. Doing this for the chat. Oh no, it's only $49.90. It's only $50 a month. See? I'll get us football. Don't worry about it, guys. We're gonna have football. I'll get us football. Don't worry. This year, I'm gonna figure it out. But right now, it's not a good idea. But I'll do it offline. So I'm about to play some YouTube videos that maybe we can watch to until Skeeter's done. Damn. Hey guys, I'm just bullshitting around. I'm trying to get you guys your drops. This is what we're about to watch right now. I'm really not playing the game. And Nico just keeps saying hi to everybody.
Same Twitter handle.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Handle pictures of practice with Ohio State. Big Ten fans are talking about Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State winning it all, and they should. Why isn't anybody talking about whether Michigan is talented enough to win it all? It's a serious question. We will discuss it right here. Locked On Big Ten starts right now.
You are Locked On Big Ten, your daily podcast on the Big Ten Conference. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On Big Ten. I'm Craig Sheeman. 40 years as a sports talk show host and play-by-play announcer. I want to thank you for making us your first listen each and every day. We are free and available wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Hit that free subscribe button down below, and while you're watching, that way you'll never miss a single episode, and that helps us out as well. Plus, you can share, like, and follow, again, so you don't miss a single episode. Today, is Michigan good enough to win it all? By the way, we'll have an update on Rod Moore's injury, recruiting on the Buckeyes on Flip Watch the wrong way, and our Tuesday tweets all coming your way. But why isn't anybody talking about Michigan winning it all? We will right now. Here, join us. I mean, we acknowledge that Penn State should be favored to win it all, right? Oregon still hasn't lost a game in the Big Ten since they joined the conference. And, of course, Ohio State is the defending national champion. But Michigan is still Michigan, and that means they're usually pretty good. Their big question mark isn't the depth of their 22 starters. It's the true freshman starter at quarterback. That's the big question mark. Bryce Underwood turns 18 next week. Can you imagine being 17 and getting ready to go into a big season, into the big house for Michigan, just now turning 18 years old? It's a tall task. You know, he was the number one recruit in the country, and he's a true specimen. And I have no doubt that he will be an exceptional player at Michigan. The question is, how long will it take for him to become an exceptional player? There has to be some learning curve here. Mistakes are going to be made. They just are. And the question is, will there be enough mistakes that will cost Michigan a win here and cost them a win there and maybe a win here? It happens. These are freshmen. The best comparison we have right now is Nebraska and Dylan Raiola. he came in the same exact situation. He was a true freshman and walked right into the starting lineup. Huge crowd there with Memorial Stadium at Nebraska. Big game. Had the big early nationally televised game.
That's crazy.
Against Colorado and Deion Sanders. Bryce Underwood's going to have the same thing in week 2 against Oklahoma and handling as a true freshman. And I thought Raiola had a great year last year for a freshman. I saw a lot of upside. He's entertaining to watch. I can't wait to see what he does in year 2. Look, he threw 13 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Got to cut those down. That's freshman stuff. And he did it on the way to the Huskers' 7-6 record. By all accounts, it was a very good year for a freshman, I thought. And I think Husker fans.
I got a new follower. That's who that is.
We can't wait to see the improvement and see what happens from Matt Rule's team in year 2 with Raiola at the helm. Year 3 for Rule. I think it's going to be great. But Raiola is not Underwood, and Nebraska is not Michigan. So, what's the ceiling for the Wolverines here? Let's really look at this a little bit. And look, I don't want to get too wonky here, but I did come across something at CBS, and I want to share it with you. It's kind of a nerd formula, so bear with me, but it's simple. It's real simple. So, they have what they call the blue chip ratio. Since 2013, every national champion has had more 4- and 5-star recruits than 2- and 3-star recruits. It's very simple. It's almost obvious. And if you have a ratio of 4- and 5-star recruits over 50% compared to your 2- and 3-star recruits, you have enough talent to win a national championship. Every team that has had that ratio has had that. Every national champion has had that ratio. I'm trying to make this real simple. So, the 2023 team, for example, in Michigan. They were on the low end, but they did have a ratio of 54% more 4- and 5 stars than they had 2- and 3 stars. This is bad news for developmental programs in the middle of the pack. You don't have enough 5 stars, you don't have enough 4 stars, you're just not going to win it all. But Michigan, they fit the bill, and they were one of the last 13 straight teams to win a national championship with this ratio. By the way, Ohio State, they had a whopping 90% ratio, 4- and 5 stars over 2 and 3 stars. The truth is Ohio State does not recruit many 3 stars and no 2 stars. And if you're not 4 or 5 star, you're not playing for Ohio State. That's kind of the deal there. So they won the championship. By the way, if you look ahead to Michigan from 2024 through the future to 2026 and look at all their recruits coming in too, their ratio of 4 and 5 stars jumps to 68% over the 2 and 3 stars. So Michigan is not only loaded, it meets the ratio requirement of the last 13 national champions. And so that means, yes, statistically, Michigan is talented enough to win a national championship. But again, it comes down to those 5-star not all the 5-star recruits, but it comes down to the 5-star recruit and Bryce Underwood. I mean, that's a lot of pressure coming down to one player, but it's an important position, the quarterback. And let's face it, let's give Michigan a hand. They won 7 games in the regular season last year without a true quarterback. It was a disaster at quarterback. If they get any production at all from Underwood, they should be improved. But by how much? Okay, a couple of wins, get something to 9 wins this year. That's a good improvement. And 9 wins with a freshman quarterback, that'd be a big accomplishment for Sherrone Moore. Probably need about 10 wins out of the Big Ten to get into the 12-team playoff. Can they get there? The 2 toughest games on the schedule are at Oklahoma season finale versus Ohio State. We all agree with that, right?
Dude, I hear tweaking, bro.
Let's just say hypothetically,
sorry for that,
Michigan fans. Let's say hypothetically they lose those 2 games. All right, and they win the other 10.
Shit playing in the background.
Road games include at Nebraska, USC, Michigan State, Northwestern, and Maryland. Between you and me, I think USC is the most dangerous game on that slate. I think the Nebraska game could be entertaining as well. Home games are New Mexico, Central Michigan, Wisconsin, Washington, Purdue, and as I mentioned, Ohio State. Ohio State aside for just a minute.
That dude was boring. Y'all should have said something.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
Turn that dude the fuck off.
Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
Man, but before we get to this season, E-Man, and thanks for being on the show, my guy, talk about that journey. You spend a few seasons in Tuscaloosa. Why was Kansas the right choice for you?
It's been a long journey, man. But, me and the transfer portal, I want to go somewhere that felt like home to me. And
who's this boring ass dude?
When you were exploring the different options, and I'm sure you had several, you had plenty of offers coming out of high school, borderline 5-star recruit, depending on which service you look at. How did you narrow it down to Kansas? What was it like fielding all those different offers?
Feeling like where I would be most comfortable and where I would fit in the offense, and who would utilize me. And I feel like Kansas was a great place to pick.
You're coming to a place where Jalen Daniels is entering, year 11 at quarterback is what it is. What do you guys give him crap about that in the locker room?
Here and there, we do small things like that. We do.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly feels like he's been there for a while, but he's been incredibly productive. Did him being there factor into your decision at all? Was he a part of your recruitment to the Jayhawks?
Most definitely. We definitely connected throughout my process in the transfer portal, but he's been doing amazing. He's a great person also to be around.
In your time so far working with him since you got to Kansas, what would have been maybe a couple of things that have stood out most about what he does at the quarterback position?
His leadership, he's a great leader, I feel like.
But it should not come at the expense of others. So for me, I want to sit down and talk to people that I disagree with to see how do we move forward. How do we move forward with people who are conservative versus liberal and say, how can we commensurate somewhere and find a compromise and say, look, you don't have to get gay married or endorse trans folks, but you know what, they shouldn't be, harassed in public or any of that type of crazy stuff. How do we move forward from here?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when we speak about these things on, maybe bullying and harassment is different, but bullying can be a form of harassment as well. So it's a slippery slope there. But when we're like speaking about these things and a left is so sensitive,
and I just thought about this too. He might not even play.
I would say from my world, we should be getting rid of, the whole rights for LGBTQ plus, and I don't know what rights essentially do they have. I know the one right is to get married, same-sex marriage, and then I'm sure there was other little things during the Biden era, in the Obama era, where you can take certain medicines as a child, or you can cut off your puberty blockers, or you can cut off your genitals. Like there's certain medical procedures that's legal. I would say we should get rid of all of that, because that doesn't even make any sense. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I woke up today and I think I'm a one-hand man. Can you please cut off my other hand? It's like, it's just stupid. So I truly think we should.
That's how I feel about that guy. Uh-oh. Sorry, Chad. He just had to. That's Nico.
Welcome back to another episode of Rock Boys Football Deal. Sharon Moore, Michigan, wrapping up their second scrimmage of fall camp. And the storyline of the second scrimmage, and it's really not just for Michigan. It's for a lot of programs across the country. This is where guys start to separate and kind of put a stamp on, hey, who are going to be the starting guys for Michigan rolling into 2025. And look, we ain't even going to talk that much about the quarterback battle. Like once again, and from this scrimmage, like Bryce Underwood putting a stamp on, he's the starting quarterback of this football team. I think for a lot of Michigan fans that follow this program damn closely, it's what's going to be the supporting cast? What are going to be the guys around Bryce Underwood going into 2025? Now, specifically, my where I want to focus in on is on the offensive line, where we had a couple of position battles that we saw pop up through fall camp. Sounds like some of those position battles are coming to a close. That's where we're going to start. Got a couple breakout names to talk about on the defensive side of the football. Now, Dill, we're going to do something interesting with this episode where we're going to go through some of this fall camp buzz that we're getting, but we're going to put it in the scope of, hey, what does it mean for that week 2 matchup against Oklahoma? Fired up to get into it. Before we do, and as always, the Michigan fans, appreciate you guys, man. It's been a blast talking this football team. The amount of support y'all continue to show means the world. Y'all do enjoy the content. Consider subscribing to the channel. Deal without further ado. We came into
Why don't you look at the
fall
Columbus City
camp
School
with,
website?
I think it's fair to say 2 position battles on the offensive line. You know,
I think the Columbus City School
Andrew
website. You should believe
was
that.
going to be this starting right tackle. We knew Greg
That's the
Crippen
Columbus
was
City
going to be our
School
starting
website.
center, and we knew Gio was going to be our starting left guard. We had a position battle for left tackle. We had a position battle for right guard, and it sounds like
Good to know.
we're sitting here after the second scrimmage, and we have a pretty good feel that Evan Link's going to be our starting left tackle. Nate Afobe's going to be our starting right guard. What I will ask you right now is, knowing what the starting 5 is starting to look like, how are we feeling about this offensive line going into 2020?
Well, I think, you have more confidence than last year because guys have put their stamp on their positions. Like last year, battled for running into the week 2, week 3 of the season.
Yeah, not good.
That's not where you want to be, especially when you're not a wildly deep unit. The fact that Afobe's kind of put his stamp on that position, and you want to battle with, again, more guys to beat out than there were last year. Last year, they got 6 guys maybe, beating out Brady Norton, Lawrence Tatar, guys who have played a ton of football, albeit at lower levels. Nate Afobe kind of taking that over.
You'll know who he also beat out, and sorry to interrupt you, Jake Quinera. I think they were trying to get this kid on the football field. Hey, we can't get him over Greg Crippen at center. We think this kid's a really good football player going into his second year. I think they also gave Jake Quinera a shot to go on and win that right guard job, and Nate Afobe beats Jake Quinera out, who might be the second best option at that position. Sorry.
And then that's where you get into the one big question is Evan Link. Because at the end of the day, Evan Link just didn't play very good last year. And again, he did certainly get better down the stretch, but he's still the guy you're kind of looking at again, is he kind of physically matured to the level that he needs to be to play a team like Oklahoma or Texas or those sort of big teams with NFL talent on the edge? Because last year, it just felt like when guys got their hands on him, he wasn't strong enough to deal with it. He was plenty athletic enough. He's got the traits. He's really long. There's things you like about what he has, but the strength just wasn't particularly close. Last year, I do wonder, has he put that on and developed himself in the way he needs to be a really good
because he had this size. I don't think he was carrying that size all that well, right? And I'll just say this, go back to Evan Link coming out of high school. If you would have told me he's going to have to be your starting tackle as a redshirt freshman, I think a lot of Michigan fans would have been concerned. He was not one of those guys that you thought was going to hit the ground running in 12 months. Can be a really good football player. Had a lot of work and wood to chop, so to speak, to get on the football field. Why feel more confident in Evan Link going into 2025? Just allow me to put on my maize and blue tinted glasses on real quick. Number one, like you said, another year of physical development, which I think is massive for a kid like Evan Link because that's where he struggled with the most, even coming out of high school. Number 2, Dill, back at the position that he's a little bit more comfortable at. Sharon Moore said it. Evan Link said it himself as well. Yeah, I played left tackle my whole life. The high school ranks, as a freshman here at Michigan, then as a redshirt freshman, had to switch over to right. Maybe some growing pains were there. And then, Dill, lastly, I feel better about Evan Link winning the job this year than I did last year. I mean, beating out Andrew Gentry and Jeff Percy, not a shot at those 2 guys, but there's a reason they're at other programs now. Now you beat out a guy like Andrew Babaloa, who we've heard only good things about since this kid has stepped foot on campus. You have a better feel that we're putting Evan Link on the field because he showed us he can be a really good tackle, as opposed to, hey, you're the only option we have, so we got to throw you out there. And he got better, man. Like, I know it wasn't great from him last year. He got better as the season went on. He got his tail whipped against Texas week 2. And that's kind of burned into a lot of our brains. The kid got better with a full offseason, staying healthy. I'm pretty sure he was healthy all spring practice and fall camp. There's a good chance. Again, you see, and I'm sorry I'm rambling, so I'll cut it short, I promise. When you have a guy that going into year 2 to year 3, like, you normally see some jumps. When you have a guy that's going into like year 5, year 6 with this COVID stuff, they don't get much better. Normally they are what they are by a redshirt senior year. Evan Link's is still a guy that I think can get better at the sport. So that's it was a little longer than the 30-second elevator pitch on why I think Evan Link can be a better football player this year than what he was last year. And I think you're right, man. I think you're right. Like, if Evan Link can figure it out, this should be a good starting 5. And it's a deeper starting 5, or it's a deeper offensive line as well. Donovan McCulley, like, the buzz continues to grow. What stands out to me here is it's very clear it's every single day with this kid. Every single day we line up on a scrimmage. Every single day we go practice. He is clearly the best wide receiver on this football team. That's big because we were looking for a wide receiver 1 to step up, and it sounds like it's going to be Donovan McCulley. My question is, what's the supporting cast look like? Who's your wide receiver 2? Who's your wide receiver 3? Who's your wide receiver 4? Are you concerned about other names stepping up in this wide receiver room going into 2025?
I think you wish you heard a little bit more buzz about some other guys, and I feel like you've heard, again, the freshman mentioned at times, Andrew March, especially in the fall camp season, like getting his shine and sounding like a guy who's going to play. I kind of wish you maybe heard a little bit more about Samaj and Freddie Moore as like guys who they're not coming off the field a whole lot, because Samaj Morgan, I still watch, like, I mean, him with an offense that's competent and can give him like matchups and some space, I think can be a really, really good player. That just wasn't what Michigan had last year because of quarterback and the fact that you didn't really have a wide receiver on the boundary who can make anything happen.
I feel that.
We really emerged
the wide receiver room too.
What Samaj can do, but I think it's fair to say you wish you heard more consistent.
I didn't hear shit.
Yeah, Fred Moore and Samaj are dominating. They're getting open a lot. And being
here's what I'll say about that. And again, maybe I'm putting on my tinted glasses once again, which has been known to happen from the kid. Donovan McCulley emerging as that wide receiver 1, letting Fred Moore and Samaj Morgan settle into that wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 role. That's big for both of those cats. Because I look at Samaj Morgan and say, I would be concerned if I was hearing Samaj Morgan as the wide receiver 1, like the guy that we're building this passing attack through, because that's not the kind of pass catcher football player he is. I think Freddie Moore has a chance, but him as a wide receiver 2 this year probably gives me a little bit more optimism too, knowing that you have that big body on the outside that can be your wide receiver 1, I think puts Freddie Moore and Samaj Morgan in better situations to be successful in 2025. Now, I'm with you, though. Wish we heard a little bit more from these cats, but I do think that's the best situation for them to be successful in 2025.
And again, it's always hard to know, like, we're kind of reading tea leaves and picking, and Sharon Moore's not talking much, and Ron Bellamy's not talking much, as Michigan never has. So maybe it's just like, okay, it's established that Donovan McCulley is the guy, and that's kind of what the beat reporters hear, if you will. It doesn't necessarily mean that those guys aren't going to be huge contributors.
Yeah, the new face. Like, when you have new faces that come into your program, they're the ones that.
If, like me, you love nothing more than playing Call of Duty Zombies and streaming it for hours and hours on end, before you know it, 4 to 6 hours of time has passed. And you may have done something amazing during that stream, but you weren't recording it. I have an amazing tool that will help you with that.
Get more of the conversation around them, right? That's what people want to read. All right, let's go to the defense side of the football and talk about a player that we briefly mentioned because we thought he had a decent spring game, but we weren't really sure how much he was going to play. That's David Pele going into his second year. 6'2", 340 pounds. By far, the biggest defensive lineman that Michigan has on this roster. It is a uphill battle for this kid to get on the football field consistently in 2025, but the buzz seems to be a little bit real. And this is what I'll say about David Pele is, look, if he's ready to play, he will provide some value, because you look at the other defensive linemen on this roster and say, all right, Rayshawn Benny around 305. Trey Pierce around 300, Damon Payne around 300. I mean, outside of Trey Williams, you don't really have that other fire hydrant that can take on some double teams and be really physical at the point of attack. David Pele. Like, maybe he can be that guy for Michigan. Maybe a skill set that Michigan wants to add to this defensive line. What do you expect out of David Pele going into 2025?
So why is he back there then?
And I'm kind of with you. I certainly wouldn't expect a lot. I did think he was further along in that spring game.
I agree.
He had a pretty good game. He was able to shed some blocks. He's not getting moved a ton, which is kind of what you figured he'd be able to provide. But again, you got to be able to be decent at the rest of that game. So he probably does have a niche to carve out in this defense, but it's very situational, I would think.
So here's what I'll say that kind of fires me up about it. And again, am I buying that he's going to play 30 snaps a game? No. We talk about this all the time. Where's the engine of this Michigan defense? It's out on the edge, and it's with your linebackers. If you want to maximize the impact that Ernest Hausman and Jayshon Barham can have, you got to have defensive linemen where we're like, we don't need penetration. We don't need 8+ sacks, but we got to have guys that can eat up some double teams and keep our linebackers free. Maybe David Pele can play that kind of role for Michigan on the defensive line, which I think is intriguing as well. Last one, Jair Hill, putting it all together. Like again, very similar to how Donovan McCulley's getting buzz as that wide receiver one. Jair Hill is getting that buzz as the cornerback one of this football team, and putting him in a spot where he could be a top 50 NFL draft pick over the next 8 months. Why is that so big for me? Tying it back into that Oklahoma matchup week 2. Dill, I look at Oklahoma and say, I know there's been some other wide receivers that have generated some buzz. There's only one name that really scares us right now. That's Deion Burks. Well, if you have a cornerback one in Jair Hill that maybe can go a long way in trying to take away somebody like Deion Burks, I think that makes this Oklahoma offense a little bit easier to deal with in that week 2 matchup. And if Jair Hill can be that guy, similar to how Michigan would use Will Johnson against some of the better wide receivers on their schedule the last couple of years, that's huge for what Michigan can do week 2 on the road in Norman, Oklahoma.
In Jair Hill, like the fact that it's been consistent, because he's another one that you heard the flashes
a real
last
Michigan
year.
fan.
You were really excited about what he was, and frankly, he had an awesome year for the most part. I do feel like, again, there were those couple double moves that Winks brought up, and everybody kind of saw in big moments early in the season.
We're losing that game.
Beyond that, like, he was nails. I thought he was awesome from Michigan. So he's like, again, a guy that you haven't heard any of that inconsistency stuff with him that you probably heard a little bit in the offseason last year. I am excited. I think you got a very, very good possibility you got a first round corner.
Bill, it's the Jair Hill conversation. I feel like we're way overblowing the quote unquote inconsistency from this kid last year.
Well, I mean, we are probably to an extent, but like Winks, it's not.
Was it any worse than Will Johnson? Look, Will Johnson would get caught being a little bit aggressive at times, right? Was it any worse than that? I don't know. I feel like there's just like this narrative because Wink did get up there and say that, and I trust Wink more than my eyes. I'll be upfront about that. Wink's smarter than me when it comes to ball, but I go back and I'm like, he was just really, really good last year. And so I'm very, very excited about what he can be going into year 3. And that takes a lot of pressure off the rest of this defense when you have, Michigan fans, we know this. Like when Will Johnson was healthy, this defense was so hard to deal with because he could erase a side of the football field. Can Jair Hill be that guy for Michigan? It's going to help Michigan, and not just that Oklahoma game. It's going to help Michigan in a lot of football games in that 2025 year. Dill, this is, name me on this depth chart right here. Is there any other position battle that we're kind of monitoring? Like maybe who's going to be your starting nickel? Maybe who's going to be your other safety next to TJ Metcalf while Rod Moore is working back? Outside of that, I feel like we got a pretty good feel of what our 2 deep is going to look like, which is a far cry from where we were 12 months ago, where we didn't have a damn clue about what this Michigan football team is going to look like. And I think that's good, especially when you want to start hot in the college football season with that week 2 matchup against Oklahoma.
I mean, the position battles are limited at this point. And again, they existed for some time in the offseason, but they finished up on the right schedule, I think, where guys did cement their jobs and the coaches felt pretty confident moving forward. Like, because that was the problem last year, is there just weren't a ton of positions yet any real confidence in.
We'll close it out there. Fire me out, man. We're close. Appreciate you guys rocking with it. If y'all do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel. We'll talk to y'all later.
Well, guys, I'm about to play this game.
A lot of people don't recognize exactly how good Bryce is, right? He is a Trevor Lawrence type of talent. He just gets it. He's had the time on task. He's got the physical talent. Most importantly, he's got what's in between the ears. You can't really put a number on that.
What is up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us and making Crane & Company a daily watch or listen. Remember, without you, there is no us. Got another great preview today from a team that, well, you know David Cohn sitting in my left. This one hits close to home. His alma mater. We're going to be talking everything about the Michigan football team, the schedule, the roster, Bryce Underwood, a little bit of a 30,000-foot view as well. And again, going to deep dive and what a better guy. Could not think of a better guy to bring in. You can find him on Locked On Wolverines, Wolverines Wire. Really, really connected with the Michigan program. Our buddy Isaiah Holes. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
How's it going? Excited to be here. I mean, I've been checking you guys out since the beginning, and it's exciting to finally be here.
Definitely, man. Welcome to the dojo. Take your shoes off or not. We don't care. Like I mentioned, David Cohn, former Michigan quarterback to my left, former Western State, Colorado wide receiver, Blaine Crane to my right. I want to go ahead and hop right into. I screwed up the
Blaine
R.
Quain? Is it Blaine
Okay,
Quain?
I screwed up the R.
You a silly Woodle Wabbit?
Can we also get this out of the way early, too? The Buckeyes preview we put out is pushing 60K.
Yeah, they showed up.
Bama's pushing 70K. Michigan fans, I need y'all.
They showed up and showed
to
out.
ride on this thing, all right?
It
not get outdone
we'll
by
see if
them.
they say go blue back.
Yeah, yeah. That's been trying to.
It's a whole different problem.
Isaiah, I want to start and when I go through the roster, I look at the position groups, I mix that with the schedule. I know Michigan lost a decent amount to the NFL draft, right? We can talk about Will, we can talk about up front.
Right now, so.
But the more I look at this team, a team that finished 129th in the country in total offense last year, did not have a passing play of over 40 yards, and you bring in a play caller like Chip Lindsey with a versatile talent, we can't wait to see it in Bryce Underwood. I don't know how this team is not better than the one from last year. Do you agree? I mean, looking at this team, they should be better overall than what the team was last year.
I mean, that's pretty much what I've been saying all offseason. I mean, obviously you see that they're ranked at different places, and it's not like people are completely sleeping on Michigan, but at the same time, I mean, the defense, we saw what the defense would look like without the bulk of.
Yeah. That last game he was playing, bullshit.
Nah, they returned 15 times. They had a ball about 15 times.
What's that one little dude say all the time? A bullshit? a bullshit? Bro, it was taking me forever. I didn't pick snow. I just hit random. So they decided that you deserve to play in the snow. So I was watching this Michigan's pregame shit, bro.
like preseason shit. Can you hear me, Skeeter? I said, could you hear me? What the fuck are you watching? Oh, you were screen peeking. Mm-hmm. Ariana. Real quick. Over in my Jordan. Look at those 2 passes. Yeah, apparently. I think you got the wrong playbook too, Skeeter. You want to fucking play that bullshit? Okay, I got you. If you want to go to Marion Friendly, you need to speak up. I'm talking to my kid, bro. You're like zoned out today. Thank you. All that working for nothing. What? Well, I figured that, Ariana. I'm streaming right now, so I really don't care. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get guys drops for the Ultimate Team. Like, if you was in my stream right now, you would get free packs for your Ultimate Team. But since you refuse to play anything else besides Dynasty mode, I'm telling you, if you play Ultimate Team Skater, you get better. Because it's like the challenges are like tutorials in a way. So like teaches you how to how to use what plays you like, your perfect playbook. Me too. What's the wrong defensive playbook? Good play action. Yeah, he dropped. That was a shit drop. Of course he would catch that. Yeah, everybody on him. He called it. This game, man, I tell you what, bro. This game is something else. Like, I learned that you gotta, like, this game, you cannot get upset. You have to just let it go. It was a good play on your half. I'm not gonna lie. Real good play. I picked the defense. That was just a good ball. That was just good everything, bro. And that was just because you got a safety that was playing up close. So I'm starting to learn now that when it's shit weather, like rain or snow, it's probably better to take the sack. You see what I'm saying? Because you threw that ball and you had a corner sitting right there.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shows him the stiff arm. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
No. You can't. They actually redid the snow. It looks like because it wasn't like this at all. The last time I played in the snow, it was not like this. What defense are you using? They don't even have Justice Hayes starting. They don't even have Justice Hayes. Like he's not starting. He's not Michigan's starting running back. Jordan Marshall is, and I fucking knew it, bro. Did I even get rid of that ball? I missed. I recovered the fumble. Hell yeah, he did. I didn't even know, bro. That's the second time that's happened. This game.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Rushes on him. Can't find his man. He took a shot trying to deliver the football. Early in the first quarter, but already this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Oh. Yeah, he was wide open. You got 20 seconds. I'm not using my normal playbook either, Skinner. I can't tell if he was out of bounds or not. I was like, he wasn't even out of bounds. He didn't even do shit. Oh, it's called testing. It's the very first one I ever created. I don't even remember what plays are in here. Look at you flying down the field. I don't know why. You guys just go to create a playbook. And you guys just tell you how to do it once you get in there, but. Of course you dropped it. Why would I think anything else? Yeah, it is. The only defensive score I have is that defensive. The only score is that pick six, bro.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, this defense was ready for
It's probably because their hands feel like bricks.
He's one of the fastest in the country.
They're hitting right in his hands, too. My corner didn't even do shit. Just makes you think. That's it.
They're going to try that play again. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
That tight end. Bro, whatever pass you're picking from that tight end, he is not getting any burst off the line whatsoever. That was a horrible ball, too. He threw that big. Did you, tap? Are you hitting R1 or L1 with it? Yeah, you're overthrown him. You're trying to make him throw it higher spot so it won't get picked.
Defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Green. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right.
And they had a holding that they didn't call.
Yardage as they move it to the 44. And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella when they're able to hook up there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. I think both defenses are expecting that.
Yeah. I mean, you can challenge it if you want to, but he hits you pretty damn hard. And I did. It did say use your strips, so. When I pick it, doesn't say use your pick. Well, your feelings are about to be hurt. One of us are about to be angry. See? See, nothing works.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw right over their head where I got some space and I can get my run going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space he could get.
I couldn't even get a yard. What the fuck was?
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting up. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, now,
This game is crazy, chat.
Now, when I did that same thing, they said I was out of bounds. Fuck this game, dude. Yeah, you were. Of course you would. Who the fuck wouldn't say that? Why would, I didn't expect you to agree with me. Damn, all I have to do is wide open. We're going to drop the ball.
obviously, when you're playing in a way like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw it at that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick.
This is
They're heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball.
You know what's crazy? Put this shit on freshmen, bro. You gotta punt it. Well, you don't have to punt it.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
We already used 3 timeouts. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. See what they can do here from
All we need is a good push. You guys are playing like shit.
nice job being gapped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Oh my Lord, it's right there.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood.
Good job.
He's got
Big step on the shot, number 14 though. I thought I was about to score. I thought that was a touchdown. I had to look for the cone. I was like, oh shit, there's the cone. Yeah. Yes, it does. That's what I'm using, bro. But these dudes are swearing by this shit, bro.
Making side adjustments here.
I ran right into that dude. I didn't even see him.
This has been really good for the defense too. It's kind of a bend don't break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your back.
Arkansas is not that good.
Try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Run, you fucking drunk. You suck. Hey, Michigan's gonna be shit this year, I think. We don't even have a like. I missed that. We don't even have a QB like a not QB, but a wide receiver that's like, you know how like we don't have no like notable wide receivers yet. Like nobody's coming out like, oh, this guy is the absolute bomb, like he's the shit. Like he's, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that guy yet. So I believe that Michigan. Go ahead. Like no, like we have positions. There's no guy like oh this dude like a Smith or like stat. This dude's gonna go first round. Like nobody knows who's gonna help Rice. Right? We can have a good quarterback, but if we don't have the talent to follow him. This dude's here 14,000 times. You are 8 for 20, 88 passing yards. That's horrible. Hey, my cornerback's hand. Let me see. Yeah.
Right in the hand.
Looking to take a shot.
Don't even need to do nothing. Your quarterback is ice cold, bro. I mean, it don't though. This sucks, bro. I wouldn't think about that, Scooter. It's 10-0, bro. In the second quarter. If that defense was trash, I shouldn't be stopping that shit.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They go right back to it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Wow.
Trying to get the first with a give to the wide receiver.
Ooh, fuck the thing. Fucking you.
You 4th and 4, and you gonna go for it?
I sure am. You did the same damn thing. No. And my camera was fucked up. Yeah.
I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
He's finally stopping now before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Wolverines are on the move.
Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. It's like it did a reset.
No, it was yeah.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Right back to the well.
That didn't fool him.
Where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers.
You do that again, Skeeter, and I'm gonna fuck you up. Do it again. Go ahead. Stop them on plays.
Down the line of scrimmage, the linebacker, you could tell he had a good
Fucking
play
asshole.
going on. He knew it was a run play. Fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill.
And I can't tell Babe won't even she's asleep.
And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, Bob's about to get nappy nap at 7:30. What the fuck? That was a nice little run. Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's there to make the stop, and not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution. No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man.
Looking for the end zone.
That don't make sense. Nobody moves when I want to. Sitting there in that spot.
Man, the defense really needed to stop them. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half.
Well, at least you got a guy coming in that can block the play, can block that kick every single time.
Answered at half with the squad. It's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it.
Off the play fake on 1st.
Oh, yeah, right. That was bullshit, Skeeter. That was bullshit.
Your quarterback did that hell of a move to get off that fucking sack. And
has got to be better to help this guy out.
Oh crap! This offense sucks.
What did you say about your team?
Oh, you finally caught one.
He's so stupid. Oh, you finally caught one, huh? I can't stand you.
the
next time they catch a ball and do that, make his bitch ass fumble. You do that one too quick.
If you
caught that corner, you caught that wide receiver sleeping. Because he should have moved.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime. Got it in the middle with Blake. Nice job by this guy finding the slot.
Well, hurry up. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right?
Like
now they're starting to warm up. Ooh. Well.
If this
would have been dry
land,
man, I'd have took off.
I thought I scored. I thought I was there, bro.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy.
He said, well, there you go.
The offensive line is starting to wake up. Now they're
about
about
to
to
start letting
the
you go
ball
watch.
Because he was like,
bro, this score would have been way worse.
You would have scored if it was
like
like
it's
because
of the snow.
And I was going to make it a
snow
snow
game.
game. But I chose not to. I hit random. These motherfuckers still made it a snow game. SEC boys, they used that snow.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
See, this is the part of the game when you're down 24, you need to like lock in and not do a bunch of passes. You need to start warming everybody back up. What you know, game plan. Because I mean, the passes are working. I ain't gonna say they're not. But you're not playing your game. It's like right now, I should just stay in dime all game.
I just seen the blitz at the right time. That's all that was.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun step and put it away right out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking for a gap against Russell. You want to make sure he maximizes those runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every time. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
Wide open. There he goes. Mm-hmm. You want to score and rub it in? Okay. Now it's time for me to turn it. I'm about to lock the fuck in now. Oh, no. It's too late for all that, but no, all that shit. And you're about to go for two? Shit. Well, I picked the defense. We go for two. The reason why I need you to get Ultimate Team Skeeter is because we run duos, bro. We play the same team. But you have to have an Ultimate Team in order to do that. Now, I know you just like Dynasty mode. But right now, we could be playing duos. You know, you just have a perfect reason for everything. And I can't wait until I get to your age. I can't wait because me too. Me too, bro. I was about to I went to Popeyes and bought $70 at Popeyes for us all to eat. For me to look up, and the cat's on the table pulled a piece of chicken out of the box and was eating it. Oh, buddy, that pissed me off. Just like not getting that first down pissed me off. You're lucky I don't want to hear you cry, because I would go for that on 4th and 1.
I'm also behind as much.
They lied at the 15. How? He touched me. He touched me. The ball was in the air, and you touched me. Sir. Of course he catch that. He has 1,000 people around him. That's the only way they catch the ball. Your quarterback is playing like shit. So is it the computer or is it the user? Who fucking knows?
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down
Hunt it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. If it was 24-0, I wouldn't give a shit. Oh, you about to challenge it? You only get one challenge in the game, bro. Okay. Go ahead and waste your last challenge in the timeout. So, hey, chat. That's why they got a little secret. Skeeter is a crybaby. He cheats all the time.
Okay, can easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
Do I have a booger in my nose?
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge and it
Well.
Since I'm behind, I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
You're going to stop it anyway.
Probably not, but okay. Now that's see what fucking come out of it. 2-1. Yeah, I know. That's why you gotta go to your recent plays. You should have went to your recent plays. If it was what you already used, you need to start using the favorite button too. That bullshit ass kick at the 50. Boom, 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 boom. All right, if you stop that play again, you owe me 5 gifts and subs.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense.
All right, we're into it.
They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. Got enough for a first down and lots more. They bring him down.
Oh, because I was how does he have 177 rushing yards? It's because of that one long ass run.
And that's why you come to Michigan. You know you're going to get fed. Like you are going to be a back that gets the football and chews up yards and always has a lot of success and gets a ton of carries. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. Off play action. Buying some time as he moves left. And
That should have been unnecessary roughness. Or targeting. Look at that shit, bro. That was a target you launched. No, it's a target.
He's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Kick your field goal.
Tell you what,
I like pushing balls.
expecting it to be zone instead.
Like all the time now, I'm going for it because you said that.
Everybody won. Get the incompletion now setting up 4th.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely.
I got it right in the hands too.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
You ain't starting to do shit. Shut up.
And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I ain't gonna have time to find the player here. I won't.
Stop passing the ball so much. There's an idea.
On the move to his left.
I'm gonna pop that pussy next time he does that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna pop him real hard. You better keep that quarterback in the fucking where he's supposed to be at.
That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job. Nice analysis. Good decision to take off
Oh, you're very welcome. I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't help you out, sir.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I gotta go get that first down. Did a nice job.
I don't know, brother. What?
Sit here in a party chat with Skeeter on PlayStation Network. Because I didn't know y'all was playing the game, bro. And I'm streaming. So I didn't know y'all was watching playing the game. You could get the party and share the screen. What was the score?
What was the score?
Yeah, I didn't even know you was playing the game, bro. I knew y'all had the game scheduled. My phone never buzzed to let me know that y'all were playing. I don't have nothing on. What you call it? I have
And a little bit.
And who was streaming it?
I'm streaming. No, damn. He actually streamed. I said we both need you. The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. And a little bit.
Damn, I feel bad, bro.
Wow.
Because I was going to drop some minis in your chat.
And I didn't know that you were streaming. Yeah, I never got. I'm looking at that now. It don't even have notifications on Twitch telling me. Yeah. Oh, you beat him by 7. What quarter is it in?
Fourth quarter. Respectfully. Taking it me.
He said I'm respectfully taking it me.
Yeah. I gave his first loss of the whole season. Undefeated.
Knocked him out the playoffs. Damn.
I never did get South Carolina. Nigga gotta respect me now.
Well, everybody respects you, nigga. We all respect your game, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Not the way he beat me last time.
You don't even have your fucking subs or nothing turned on, bro. I can't give you shit.
Yeah, I gotta turn on that.
Man, bro.
Yeah, I know I gotta turn on.
Beat Texas Tech.
I told you it's going to be D and drop for the national championship this year. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you this: he's gonna have a fucking rough time fucking. Because of that ass whooping you gave me when it was Auburn. But you know you played me. Next.
Where?
In the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Nebraska
user. So it'll be a rematch. If I get to the national championship, it'll be a rematch of last year. You said what?
We gotta go to it instead of to get to the natty.
No.
Huh?
So I have to drop beat Texas. So drop moves on round 3. Florida State moves on to round 3 because he beat Georgia Tech. And then you gotta go to each other. I'm not mistaken.
Hey, bro.
I'm gonna look at this game.
Hey, my running back had 336 rushing yards. Don't check that.
He was worried about that pass.
Oh, the pass, nigga. My freshman quarterback. Quarterback went from 18 for 221 yards.
Oh, so you only missed a couple passes.
Nigga, dude. I'm connected to everything. Nah, nigga.
Ain't you using that placement accuracy shit? Or revamped?
What?
Don't you use a meter?
I don't know.
Like, do you have a bar where you kick the ball?
Yeah.
Or pass the ball,
I mean.
Yeah.
You use placement accuracy. Or revamp. One of the two.
That's why I honestly find why I drop so many passes. It's because of that. That's crazy.
We caught the kid get there 4-4. He was on the 4-yard line. I got hit, but I tried to tie his game up.
This nigga D is geeked about that win because remember last time they played, he got his ass whooped.
Nigga, I can't believe this shit, huh? This nigga blew me out, bro.
Yeah.
I ran my new defense on him. You didn't like it.
That 4-2-5
everybody keep talking about.
Nah, I ain't running a 4-2-5. I don't know if I can tell nobody what I'm running right now. Not unless I go to the natty. I go to the natty, I tell you.
Nigga.
I can't tell nobody what I'm running right now.
I got injured starters, bro. You're going to the natty. Damn, man.
I got injured starters too, bro. My secondary wide receiver, hell. Nigga out for 8 weeks. Another two out for 6 weeks.
And he's going to have to continue to deliver.
I'm saying I don't even have a run game right now.
No,
for North Carolina or Michigan.
What team is in the playoffs?
Michigan.
North Carolina? Or is it
Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just lost to Florida State. Last night.
In the playoffs?
Yeah,
not Michigan, North Carolina did.
No way.
Yeah, I lost by
3 points?
Yeah.
Hold on. And I'm fucking suited, nigga.
There was nothing I could do because I didn't have. I had 199 overall player. He was on 2. They were all on. My defense is what kept me in the game. My defense kept me in that game last night, bro.
Is Florida State good?
It's the same guy.
Bro, I never played him, though. I've never played him.
I mean, he ain't bad.
Oh,
He beat me.
Can you beat drop?
I have only once. When drop plays, you bro, he's going to turn on sweat mode. I already know that shit. Because when I was watching that game with him versus Texas, low-key, bro, message dropped like, hey, let him score. Score was 30-0.
Putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So
And Texas ain't no bum. So I already said it. I think it's going to be you. If you wasn't on my side of the bracket, I would go to the playoffs as it sits right now. But you beat. It was going to be me and you. It was going to be me versus Texas Tech. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to play. I was going to beat Texas Tech, bro. And I was going to drop. That national championship is coming where it belongs. Now they're going to belong in Michigan.
I don't care about the rest of the season. I'm being Texas Tech.
He's good, though.
He was the only team in the league that was undefeated, bro.
Well, besides Georgia Tech, technically.
No, Georgia Tech got the losses.
Yeah, but those. So if you listen, honestly, Georgia Tech lost to Florida State. Georgia Tech beat Florida State in the regular season. I know you are. Nigga, I would beat you shit. If I beat you, just how you feel right now.
Look, when I'm seeing him on the bracket, all I really do, I was like, guys, if there's one chance to play this shit again.
I'm just telling you right now, if you play drop, your best bet is to put a safety deep. And that's real shit. Because if you don't, he's going to throw the ball deep to his wide receivers.
Yeah, when he played me, I stopped the bomb. It was the underpass,
because I would make drop runner. I would make drop a runner.
What was the score when me and Drop played?
I don't know. I don't remember. I should have went for two Skeeter here. Fuck around with you. But yeah, I gotta be dropped.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Sure did. Trying to be nice. Join the party, D. We're in a party, dude.
What party, nigga?
PlayStation.
Shit. Invite me, then I'll join.
Already did. I'll do it again. Hold on. Yeah, I sent you a party invite. Oh, Skeeter, you still got 3 minutes and 33 seconds, bro.
Oh, I gotta stop my stream, bro.
Not to accept the party, you don't.
I want to flip this game. I'm going back to my shit.
They don't even know if that dude is going to be good this year, Skeeter. You hear me? Skeeter. You heard what I said? They don't even know if that dude's going to be good or not. They just scored. He's not even like he isn't Jack. He just joined. But now I'm talking about that dude. I just threw the ball to. He might not be that good this year. But Michigan don't have no weapons at wide receiver. That was pass interference. It says blanket coverage.
definitely had a blanket on him. Because he was all over it.
That'd have been flagged if he'd been real.
That's true. I tried to make it a fumble. D. He probably muted his mic on accident.
Oh, my mic was muted. What's that?
That's funny shit.
I'd be forgetting. And during the games, I'd be having it muted,
Yeah, right.
Unless you're a user that want to talk. But
Right.
I'll talk back with me.
That
pissed me off.
What?
So this game is
we were playing, bro.
The who?
This game.
What game?
That means
Skeeter playing.
You and Skeeter playing.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Fucking around with this dude.
Explaining myself and shit.
Now you're a fucking quarterback starts.
Now you're a fucking quarterback starts to
How
wake
come
up.
you be playing Skeeter 1v1, but you don't be playing me?
First of all, I asked you to play a couple times.
Hell no. Ooh.
You dropped it.
That was hot.
Damn. Why he dropped that ball?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, he catch that one out. I didn't even tell you. I talked to Charles last night, bro.
He told me what happened.
I sure did
talk to that nigga. Actually, I cussed him out.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
Cause you know Virginia Tech left, right, Skeeter? I had to put Virginia Tech on autopilot. Because that's that was a nice hit. What are you talking about? Damn. Give me that.
What? For what?
So Skeeter, who wins?
Huh?
Mongoose, right?
Nah, he just want to do something
like
special.
big. Mongoose versus the biggest big raccoon. Oh, what the yo?
Yeah, okay.
D, who wins, bro?
When you answer the question?
You think about Mongoose?
A 15-pound mongoose is gonna beat a 45-pound raccoon?
My fucking demands, man. My adrenaline is like rushing. Oh yeah, Jazz. My adrenaline is like rushing right now. I just had an intense game, bro.
Well, I wasn't meant to tell you. This dude.
You said what? Why you say that? Nah, hell no. My controller got messed up because I stepped on it.
You still got a controller, bro?
Damn, man. Whew.
You was nervous as hell. With that score being that close, though, I bet you was nervous as hell. I thought he did an onside kick. This dude didn't do that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because you play too much.
You grew up on it?
I was about to say, he ain't, listen, that dude might be strong, but he ain't that strong. He's fucking getting blocked by offensive linemen, and then on top of that, tackling somebody. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Mayo, I thought Richard advanced the league. The 3-star.
Oh.
Man, I got to finish some off-season in one of these leagues.
Man, this is bullshit. This is me the fuck off.
Let that shit go, Mayo.
Skeeter, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck? Skeeter said that.
Nigga stupid. Skeeter, go sleep. Nigga, take a nap.
Damn, man. I'm a bad influence.
Wide open.
Damn. Hey, he kept it real, man.
He sure did. He's real
for him.
That came out of nowhere.
Hey, but look though, he may not been lying though.
Right?
He might have grew up on it, man. He might have. All right, I got a Texas team somewhere in here. Where they at? All right.
Yeah, how many leagues you a part of? I'm about to Texas team, bro.
I'll let you know in a minute.
That shit's crazy.
Oh, we got a game too. Okay. I gotta do. Are we week 0? Yeah, let me do my recruiting real quick.
Who is he in?
I'm in a Facebook league too. I'm in quite a few, bro.
A Facebook.
I think that's how I've been able to get better. Playing so many user games.
I didn't even have zeros on Skeeter. I would have never ran that play, bro. I want you to let that shit. 298 yards rushing. 3 touchdowns. I didn't have to answer the ball.
Who got 298 yards rushing?
Me.
Shit.
But Skeeter had like 300 yards passing.
Take it easy, man.
And it was really because of one play. I had two big runs.
You sure?
Yeah. Bro, the first quarter was 7-0. Second quarter, we went in and I was up 7.
7-11?
No, 7-0.
Oh, so this shit was tight the whole game?
Yeah. Until the fourth quarter. Or third quarter.
Third quarter still getting ugly.
Yeah.
What's the score now, though?
I don't even want to play this Nebraska game.
42-27. Fourth quarter?
Over. Yeah. It's over. My team finally decided to wake up.
Facts.
Mines do that too. Like, I think my team is a second half team, not a first half team. They be coming out there flat as fuck. I be wanting to jump in the TV and slap them in their helmet. Get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Wake the fuck up.
Right now. Get in the huddle. Oh, you fuck up football time. I'm taking your NIL. You too, Sprucer.
He said, "You too, Sprucer."
Because imagine if they actually put the
Richard
money
didn't play
on
his
here.
game.
Imagine if they 1 year put the money on here, Mayo. That we actually pay these players NIL. Somebody can take your player.
I'm about to
force it. I'm about to send it right now.
Man, don't send it, man. Let me enjoy this moment.
You gotta love that moment, sir. Make sure. Of course, sir.
Trouble in my way.
Everybody needs to start checking ready to advance. So that way, all I have to do is click ready to advance.
I know. Come on, let me get some edges. Yeah. Texas, boy. Texas boys, edges will come. I'm taking them all. You want to come? Foundation of defense. I'm taking all these edges.
I forgot to play that. I didn't get it. That's great.
Alright, so I need to get rid of some edges this way.
Congratulations, you won the quarterfinal playoff game. I gotta play this nigga D. I'm so mad about that shit, bro.
Because I need help
on
on
offense and everything, bro.
You need help on what?
I just don't have
the talent at offense to beat
Bama. Real shit.
Yeah, you grew up on it.
If I'm not mistaken, ain't you like 96?
What?
97? Some shit. Is Skeeter back yet?
I don't think so.
So
tell everybody I advance.
So where everybody at?
I just advanced.
No, I don't do that yet. Man, let me enjoy this
Too
moment,
late.
man.
Well,
That moment is over with.
Yeah, you ain't shit. You know
He
it.
said.
I know it. Peter know it. Richard know it.
Everybody knows Mayo ain't shit. Fucking. Everybody gets fresh chats.
Damn. No, I can't fuck around in this strong safety. And a free safety. Ooh, I need some Mike linebackers. Okay. I'll go back. Strong safety. Booyah. Alright,
so I want these games scheduled so the league can watch these games.
You did what?
So I need you guys.
You need me.
Well, me and you are going to stream our game together.
What?
Nigga, why do you make me repeat myself 1,000 times? I hate that shit so much.
Why it echoes when you talk?
Can you hear me now?
You got your headset on when you talking to your controller?
Nah, nigga. You watch my stream?
Nah, I'm trying to do the recruiting for Texas real quick.
I don't know why that shit was echo.
Give me a second. Why? What you doing on
What I was saying was, me and you going to stream our game together, but I want us to set up times to do this shit the right way, professionally. We got 48 hours to advance, so I feel like we should play our game last. Let them play their shit first.
Oh, I'm with that. Oh, you know what's wrong with your mic? It's going in and out. So, like in the middle of your sentence, it'll be I just heard you say at the end. Let them play their games and we play us when they're.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you know how if you say like a full sentence, it's bad.
Oh, about to say, I can hear myself on the stream. It sounds fine on the stream. Maybe that's that broken controller you got.
Man, I got a new controller. I only get 1,000. Let me start complaining because that one star league, nigga, you only get 400 recruiting points.
Hey, you do know that if you watch my stream, you can have Ultimate Team for free.
For free?
Yep. Because I have drops enabled.
Well, what kind of hacks and stuff you done did?
It ain't no hack. You are affiliated with Twitch.
In recruiting, have you ever recruited a player that was not in your pipeline? That you wasn't even a 5, 4, 3, 2?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you eating, bro?
Y'all want to know?
Whatever it is, nigga. Must be good.
Some Chinese food.
Oh, yeah, I see why you said that.
I ain't had no Chinese food in a very long time, Skeeter. I don't really like it too much. My wife do, but I didn't know they had.
So Skeeter, what do you think about us setting up a time for them to play tomorrow? And then me and D play. And then me and D play the day of advance. Or she was ready to she get it knocked out tomorrow.
He asking Skeeter like he give a fuck, man. He don't give a fuck.
He should give a fuck.
Man, he trying to get to the off season.
Well, I just advanced it, so I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do what you need to do to get it done. The league. Duh. My league. And it's me and D versus Yeah. Like three times. Well, since nobody's benefited from the stream, we're about to get off.